Hey everybody, I'm Josh Skinner with Josh.com, and next to me is a celebrity stylist and comedian, Dean Banowetz. Hey Dean, thanks so much for being here, appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Now, you're known as the Hollywood hair guy, and I was wondering, what exactly are you doing to this poor lady?
Well, this is the deal. Whenever I chat, it's like, ample time where I can be practicing. So I'm just going to, continue to do what I always do and style a little hair while we do a little chit-chat.
Okay, so it's kind of like, it's therapeutic, so maybe I can get some good juice out of it.
Right, and it's kind of like when you're at the hairdresser and you're having your hair done, that's when you feel more comfortable to just spill your secret.
You worked with a lot of celebrities, from Zac Efron, Ellen DeGeneres, Kelly Clarkson. You gave Ryan Seacrest his signature look.
I made Ryan famous.
You made Ryan, and you were on Oprah.
I was on Oprah.
Yeah. You've been on the Today Show, and now you're seen hundreds of times a week with this new device, the InStyler.
Right? It curls, it smooths, it straightens.
But let's take it back a few years, and let's talk about your time in Iowa. Now, how did you start your long journey to Hollywood?
Oh my God. Well, Iowa, born and raised in Iowa. I'm the 13th of 15 kids, just to give you the background. Born and raised on a farm.
Catholic?
Very Catholic.
Got it.
Recovering now. And then out of 15 kids, my one sister, Dee, who's number 3, she used to do hair.
Right.
And, I was in the Army, and I was out of the Army, and I'm deciding on what I want to do for a living. And my brother, Leon, number 12, who lives in Dallas, he's like, you're a guy, you're creative, you should totally do hair. And so I literally joined beauty school, signed up, 2 weeks later, have never looked back.
Wow.
And so it's been a constant, journey. It wasn't my mission to come to LA, it just happened.
Okay, well, I want to talk about the military for a second. In 1987, Dean was actually, you won Soldier of the Year.
I was Soldier of the Year in 1987, U.S. Army.
Oh, U.S. Army, right. What was it like being a gay guy in the in the military?
Who said I'm gay?
In 1987.
Well, no, I wasn't out in 1987. I mean, I knew I was. But the thing was, it was like anything. I had signed a contract, and you could make it. And this is seriously my mindset. You can make it a good 3 years, or you can make it a bad 3 years. And I just decided to make it a really good, learning experience in a good 3 years, and I'm really happy with the whole, outcome of, the discipline and respect and everything else that you do learn in the Army. I knew I was gay, but it was long before Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
Right.
Like, if they found out, they stripped you of all your benefits and they kicked you out. So that just kind of shoved me to the back of the closet.
Were there other gay men in the military that you knew of?
There were. And I just saw the way they were treated, so I tried to butch it up as much as possible, and that was difficult. It was not easy.
Yeah. Well, let's jump forward 13 years, and now it's 2000, and you're making your journey from Iowa to Los Angeles. How did that happen?
Well, I had done, I was a platform artist for Matrix Hair Care for 7 years, and one of my hairdresser friends, Vivian, I know she's distracted.
Yeah, she's staring me down.
She's got eyeshadow on today.
Your kind of place?
She's working it out. So one of my friends, Vivian McKinder, who's known throughout the world in the hair industry, was doing a photo shoot in North Africa in Morocco, and she asked me to join her and to help her. So I went there, helped her, and there was a headhunter in Santa Monica who saw some of my work, and she just kind of started recruiting me. And she has actually a school called Onset Motion Picture Hair Academy. Right. I think it's onsethair.com, but her name is Susan Lipson, and she teaches you the ins and outs of hair, to do hair for for anything in the entertainment industry. So I took her class, and she actually gave my information to the television show Extra, and I had an interview, an audition, and they hired me. I mean, it was that simple. Like, I couldn't have planned it that well.
And then you went to American Idol. How did that come about?
Well, I met Ryan Seacrest when he was a guest host on Extra. I met him at like 4 o'clock in the morning one Thursday because he was going to do the weekend show.
Okay.
And he sat in my chair, and I said, "How do you want your hair?" And he was like, "Whatever, do whatever." And I go, "Anything I want, I can do." And he goes, "Yeah, whatever." And it looked like he had a blonde toupee on the top of his head because I don't know what happened. It wasn't me. So I took some brown mascara and some blonde mascara, and I started painting on highlights below.
With mascara?
Right.
Okay.
Just, adding highlights. And then on the top, I put darker tones to do low light. So it looked like, a normal head of hair. And then I got the flat iron out, and I flat ironed his hair, and he freaked out. He jumped out of the chair, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And I go, "It's more about my job than yours right now, because I have 20 minutes to get you ready." And I did his hair, and I've actually was doing his hair ever since that day.
And that Seacrest look became like his signature. Like, you were actually on Oprah because of Ryan's hair.
I was on Oprah because of Ryan's hair. And the thing was, we were doing color, and it was chunky, and it was choppy, and tons of people wanted his hair. That's why I met you.
Yes, we did a TV show called Live Like a Star for Fox. We're not going to talk about that.
We did a couple of different shows.
We did do a couple of different shows, but yeah. But now I'm on the web.
I think I'm gonna knock first.
Yeah. Yeah, we did that.
Right?
Dean and I did a show with Kimberly Love
I had
called
to
Knock
sew
First.
pillows.
Yeah.
And this one was thick.
I was about to have a tonsillectomy. This is not about me. This right now is about you and this lady friend. So let's talk about how you went.
We'll call her Viola.
Hello, Viola. You did seasons 1 through 6 of American Idol.
Correct.
You gave Carrie Underwood her big hair for when she sang Alone.
I did.
A star-making performance, as Simon Cowell said.
And it was, I knew that was some pretty fierce hair when it ended up on the front page of the Life section in USA Today.
Yeah, that was pretty big. That's a moment. Everyone remembers that hair.
Big hair?
Why did you want to give her
voice.
big hair?
Well, it was difficult because, it's a live show, and I'm like, well, how do you want your hair? And she goes, I don't know. And I go, well, what are you singing? And she said, I'm singing a heart song. And I was like, I'm going to make you look like you graduated in 1985 with me. And so then I did the cobra, the big hair.
You could have gone to the prom together.
We could have.
Yeah. I mean,
Was I did? Yeah, I guess I did take a girl. Yeah, so we could have.
Okay, so from Carrie Underwood to Sanjaya's Pony Hawk, what the hell? How did that happen?
Well, obviously it wasn't about his voice.
Yeah.
On the show, and I was like, it's a popularity contest.
Right.
So I said, if you want to make sure nobody forgets who you are, do the Pony Hawk. I go, I guarantee no one will ever forget you. Who won that year? Exactly! Jordan Sparks.
Oh, I like Jordan.
I love Jordan.
Yeah, she's great. Okay, so why did you leave Idol?
Well, I was there 6 years.
Right.
And I'm a firm believer when a job when it's not fun anymore, you should move on, do some different things. And 6 years was a long time.
Right.
And I had other opportunities of doing more things on camera, as a spokesperson, as an inventor, as an entrepreneur, which is key. She wants more FaceTime.
You're looking good. But the camera does add 10 pounds.
Right, tell me about it. Hello. People are going to want me to chop wood for them in Minnesota. Anyway.
Where's your big blue ox?
Right?
Yeah.
So it was one of those things where, as Lisa Gibbons, my client, said, it's better to leave a show when people actually still like the show.
Oh.
And sometimes you don't want to be pigeonholed only as reality.
Right.
And not that, I'm part of the talent, but I did create a lot of different looks, and I kind of, created, a lot of buzz with the transformations and that sort of thing, and I just wanted to do more things for myself, because I want to do more things on camera. I want to make more money inventing things that really work and are fun, and that give people new options about creating different things for their hair, and it was just time.
Cool. And if people want more information about you, where do they go?
HollywoodHairGuy.com.
Okay.
Or they can go to GetInStyler.com. Or they can Google American Idol hair. Or they can Google hot sexy biatch. Or whatever.
Or hey, Big Papa.
Right? Or hey, could you chop some wood for me? I'm on it.
Well, Dean,
I can milk cows too.
Oh yeah. Like, how was the farm life like?
Oh, that's hard work. That's probably why I'm a workaholic, because on the farm you don't have an option.
Well, if you're in farm country, or if you're in New York City or LA, and you want to buy the InStyler, just go to getinstyler.com, see the infomercial, order it today, go to QVC.
Look at that hair.
Or,
that hair's genius.
Or go to Bed Bath & Beyond, starting in October. Dean, thank you so much for joining me.
It's gorgeous.